Hey people, welcome to the Run Testers, and today we're going to be talking about gifts, gift for any occasion. We have hand-picked lists for you guys of things that we have tried and tested, and these are all the things that we know that we would love to unwrap on a special occasion. These are the things that we know if we peel back that paper they would make us smile, and we're sure they're going to make the runner in your life smile as well, or you if you're thinking about treating yourself as well. We've gone from things for under £20 right up to those quite expensive things that you're really going to be treating someone special in your life with if you've got the budget to stretch. As we said, we've tried and tested them all, and we've rattled through them here to get you maximum ideas in the shortest space of time. So dive in and take a look. Forte specialises in real food alternatives to running nutrition, and these hydration powders use only real food ingredients to create energy and hydration drinks to power your runs. They come in 3 flavours. There's wild strawberry and basil, apricot and sage, and peach, raspberry and rosehip. So they've got interesting flavours too. There's an energy and hydration option that comes with 22 grams of carbs. There's a solo one which only has 5 grams of carbs, and there's also one which comes with caffeine in it too if you like to have a little bit of an extra boost. They all pack at least 240 milligrams of sodium and 350 milligrams of potassium, all from natural sources, from Himalayan pink salt. But most importantly, they're 100% delicious, and the person you buy these for is going to thank you for it. They are fresh, enjoyable. They're the kind of thing you actually look forward to drinking on your runs. You can actually see the real food bits in the drink, and they taste absolutely delicious. So there's none of that sort of nasty aftertaste that you can get with some of those fizzy tabs. And they are a little bit on the pricey side, but that just makes them all the more a great treat for the runner that you're buying for.
Normally, socks are the cop-out present everyone moans about at Christmas, but for runners, having a great pair of socks is one of the most important things to own. Getting the right pair can be the difference between running a great race or spending miles and miles grimacing because of rubbing, and worse, blisters. When it comes to socks, Stance are at the top of the pile, and the Field 360 range not only offers some of the nicest designs you'll find, but they come with a heap of features to make life a little bit more enjoyable for runners. As well as a breathable mesh to keep your feet cool, they have reinforced sections at the toe and heel for extra comfort, arch support, extra cushioning, and some options even include reflective elements for safety.
So behind every runner, there's a pile of stinky shoes. And this is probably a gift for the people who live with the runners as much as for the runners themselves. What you're getting is a cedarwood and eucalyptus and grapefruit spray. And it helps to tackle that kind of cat piss problem of sweaty trainers with a combination of natural essential oils and enzymes that eliminate that shoe odour. All you have to do is spritz a couple of the sprays into the footwell of the shoe and you're good to go. And double bonus here, you can actually use it on clothes too. So those sweaty t-shirts and shorts are also covered.
So this is a neck tube made from bamboo fabric, which you're not familiar with, is really lovely and soft, naturally resists odours, it's generally quite good for the environment. I really like this neck warmer basically because you can use it several times, actually loads of times without needing a wash, just let it dry after a run and it won't start to smell. Obviously you can use it around your neck, you can wear it around your wrist as a sweatband, pop it on as a headband. It's basically a really nice little bit of kit that I think every runner would appreciate getting, and it won't set you back too much.
So when you're putting in long miles, maximising your nutrient intake is really important for maintaining good health and energy. And while whole foods are your best bet, it's not always easy to get enough greens into your regular diet, and supplementing with some super greens is a really convenient way to top up. Now we've tried and tested most of the super greens going, and this one by 33 Fuel is by far the tastiest we've found, provided you like cinnamon. There's no overwhelming yucky green taste, just well spiced goodness, and it packs organic wheatgrass, pea protein, cinnamon, barley grass, chlorella, spinach, spirulina, kale and broccoli. It's really ace added to shakes and smoothies, and you get about 30 servings per pack. So if you fancy giving your runner the gift of good health to keep on running, this is a really good option. So a really big favourite among the run testers, the FLIPBELT is an excellent solution for stashing your keys, cards, cash, smartphone, gels and all that other paraphernalia that you need on runs. The FLIPBELT system's really super simple. You stick all your essentials in the tubular belt, you flip it over and everything stays put. There's no irritating jingling or jangling of things floating around unanchored in pockets, and the zipper on this one gives you the added security that essentials won't fall out. There's also a really good built-in hook for clipping on keys or headphone cases, and there's a reflective option for those dark winter runs too.
Another running belt option that's been one of our favourites for the past few years is the FITLETIC Ultimate 2 running pouch. It's perfect for those runners that need to carry a lot of kit but don't want to stick a backpack on. The neoprene main compartment is big enough to hold a large phone, keys, wallet and a few other essentials, and can also stretch to fit in more. The material is also sweat resistant and would even protect against light rain. But that's not all. There's also a second smaller Velcro compartment to access items you need to get to quickly without taking it off and zipping the main compartment. There's bib toggles for races, there's 5 gel loops, and there's also reflective design elements for safety.
So this is the IFFLEY Road Putney running cap. We're all big cap fans here at the Run Testers, and this is one of our favourites. It's got kind of a classic cap style rather than the kind of flatter kind of cycling / running cap you get from a brand like Sealer. It can absorb a lot of sweat, I can testify to that. It also keeps the kind of the rain out of your eyes and also obviously blocks sun. Got some meshy bits for breathability. It's just a really nice all-round cap that I've done a lot of running in, and I can testify to its durability as well as its comfort.
There's a lot more to running than just ticking off the miles, and any runner will tell you that the day after any big race or long run is probably one of the most difficult in the race calendar. These UR sliders from UFOS may not look any different from most sliders that you can buy from the shops, but the UFOS foam that sits within them actually absorbs 37% more impact than traditional normal shoes. That means it's better for your joints, your knees, and it's just better for you overall for recovery. Whether you're wearing them after a tough session or just day in, day out, the extra cushioning that you get from the shoe, mainly around the arch area, is just noticeably relaxing as soon as you put them on. And we've been wearing these pretty much every day since we started testing them months and months ago. It's one of our favourite go-to shoes for wearing around the house, and it just feels great, especially if you're walking around limping because you've just done a marathon.
So the running brand from Denmark makes some very stylish running kit, and their caps are probably one of the standout items from their collections. With the combat cap, you're getting something that's kind of on trend in terms of colours, and you're getting 2 options, obviously because it's reversible. You're getting something that's quite soft and light and quite flexible to kind of wear. And I think a nice little added bonus is you can stick it in the wash. So when it gets sweaty, and it will, you can chuck it in with the rest of your running kit, and then when it's good and clean, you're ready to go again.
So a big box of sports drink sachets might seem like a slightly odd present to get for someone, but this will really show you know you're running, and we can guarantee the runner in your life will be pleased to get these. MAURTEN's drink mixes are kind of right there at the high end of performance supplements at the moment. They're used by elites like Eliud Kipchoge, and basically each of these sachets create a drink that contains 80 grams of carbohydrates, and if you get the caffeine version, you're also getting 100 milligrams of caffeine for kind of an extra mental kick. The drink will form a hydrogel when it hits your stomach acid, which actually means it's absorbed more comfortably than other really sugary, high-carb drinks, so you might help someone avoid gastro distress, which every runner will thank you for. It's quite pricey to get a box of these sachets, which is why a lot of runners might not have tried them, and they'll be really pleased to get these as a gift at any time, especially if they've got like a marathon coming up.
Get the runner in your life this short and base layer combination, and they will definitely thank you, not just because they're comfortable, light and come with a great cut, but because there's not 1 but 4 phone-sized pockets, 2 with zips, 1 on the inner base layer leg shorts, and 1 with a covering fabric flap. That makes them ideal for carrying your phone, keys, cards and cash on those everyday runs, but they really come into their own on marathons and ultras where there's room to stash all that and food where it's easy to reach. Every brand that makes shorts with those tiny useless pockets should really take note. There's also a slightly different women's style too, with 3 mesh pockets and 1 zippered pocket as well. For runners who care about the accuracy of their training stats, a chest strap is an essential piece of kit, and the Polar H10 is the gold standard. When it comes to accuracy and reliability, it doesn't get better than this, and the Run Testers actually use this to benchmark against optical monitors in all of our tests. The H10 weighs 50 grams, it's up there with the lightest straps. It's got a nice soft strap with a decent amount of flex, and it sits comfortably against the skin, and it kind of moves with your body. It's also got some studs designed to help it stay in place around the back section, and that pod is actually as small and slim as you'll find. You get 400 hours of training on a single battery, and you can connect simultaneously to Bluetooth and ANT+ devices with 2 simultaneous Bluetooth connections. Now, a head torch is a great gift for runners who venture out on dark winter nights, or anyone who might tackle an ultra and venture long into those sort of kind of dark overnight hours. And actually, they don't really come much brighter than this BioLite, with a max output of 750 lumens. It's got 8 different lighting modes. It's got a run time between 7 hours and 150 hours on a single charge, depending on the settings. It's got a USB rechargeable battery, and you can actually charge that whilst you're using it as you run with a battery pack. It's also incredibly comfortable thanks to this nice headband design, so there's no bounce, just excellent excellent visibility and comfort no matter how long you run for.
Finding the right running jacket is not an easy thing to do, especially for someone that tends to get hot and sweaty within a few miles, like Tom does. The New Balance Impact Run Light Pack jacket offers the lightest of extra protection from the weather to take the edge off the wind and rain without turning it into a sauna. It's one of the best jackets we've tested for light protection from the elements over the past few years. The light material is incredibly breathable, so it doesn't need to be taken off until things really heat up. Once that happens, it can be quickly rolled up, packed into its own pocket and then stored around the waist with a handy hidden strap. There's also a lightweight hood and reflective detail for safety, as well as elasticated wrists to keep the cold air out. A great option for any runner to have in their cupboard when the weather is just too cold for a t-shirt.
SOAR's high performance gear is wonderfully well thought out, but it comes at prices that you might not splash out on yourself, so this makes it for a great gift option. These 4th generation 3-season shorts are long, but they're actually really light, with built-in base layer, with mild compression. You get bonded and laser cut hems for maximum comfort, and a fantastic cut overall. There's some reflective detailing for night run safety too, and there's one big pocket which is enough for a phone and some other running essentials, and they come in black, navy, teal and grey.
Every runner should be doing some strength work, and although bodyweight training is a great addition to any training plan, it's always good to have some equipment to help with workouts, especially when you can't get to the gym. The TERREX Move System Suspension Train is a great bit of kit to have at your disposal. Not only can it help make exercises more focused to specific training needs, like balance or mobility, but it can help athletes that may need extra help with certain movements. The straps pack easily into the supplied bag and can be carried around and used almost anywhere, whether that's a door frame or a hotel room or a tree in the local park. One simple bit of kit that can be used to work every muscle group, can be packed away in drawers and can be set up and used without any effort.
A really, really good pair of shorts is something no runner will ever turn down. They're always going to be delighted to receive these, and the ADIDAS TERREX AGRAVIC split shorts are fantastic. For one, they're a really nice high split short, high cut, really unrestrictive. We love a short here, but they also have an incredible amount of storage. They're almost like a running belt, packed in on top of the shorts there. There's a really big pocket in the middle that can take even my iPhone 10, and there's loads of little side pockets and even loops for things like trekking poles. If you know a marathoner or an ultra marathoner who wants to wear fairly minimalist kit but still take a lot of stuff with them, these are the perfect shorts for it, and they've quickly become one of our favourite sets. Most experienced runners will probably have a specific set of shoes in mind if they're asking for some as a gift, but if you're buying for someone who just says they need a pair of running shoes and you don't really know anything else about what to go for, the Nike Pegasus 37 are a pretty solid option. They're basically a really comfortable set of shoes that usually cost under £100, you usually be able to find them in a sale somewhere. They last a long time, they've got some good grip on the outsole, and they have a really pleasant bouncy ride thanks to the kind of the React foam used for the cushioning. For maybe a runner with a few sets of shoes in their rotation, they'd more be an easy day shoe, but if the person you're buying for tends to only have one set of shoes on the go at the time, they will do the job across kind of easy running, tempo running, even longer races. They're quite a good option for. Keen runners will accumulate a lot of medals, and it's always a bit of a question about where you're going to put them. This medal hanger was actually a gift for me from my wife and daughter for Father's Day, hence the Go Daddy Go logo on the front. This was from Etsy, and on there you'll actually find quite a lot of medal hangers if you need a different message on the front. I keep just some special medals up here, my PBs and kind of my marathons thing, and most runners who do a lot of races will be the same. They'll have a few special ones that they want to hang up, and getting them a nice hanger to do that with is always going to go down well.
Let's talk about SOAR, not me, the running brand. Now, SOAR make very expensive running kit, but we do think it's worth spending. Their merino base layer is one of the standout items of their collection. Now, it comes in long sleeve like this, or short sleeve. It's really nice to wear underneath a t-shirt, underneath kind of a lighter jacket. You can wear it on its own as well when it gets a little bit warmer, though. It's quite figure hugging, so just be mindful of the sizes. You've got the kind of natural antibacterial element of it because it's merino, so you don't have to wash it every time and it doesn't kind of smell. It's really comfortable, really nice quality, and as we say, worth spending money, and I think someone will really like this as a gift.
If you buy a runner a sports massage, they'll stay loose for a while, but give them the gift of a massage gun and they will stay loose for life. Something like that anyway. But anyway, massage guns have hit the mainstream in 2020 and there are dozens of options out there. And the THERAGUN Mini is a great combination of lower price, because some of these can be expensive, and good practicality. Its biggest benefit over others is that it's small and portable, and that makes it awesome for sticking in a drop bag on an Ultra or taking on your travels to help you as you run on the move. You get 150 minutes of massage action on a single charge with 3 speed settings and a pretty quiet motor. You only get 1 round head attachment, but you can buy others that fit this. Runners who suffer with tight calves, plantar fasciitis and other common grumbles will love you for buying them this. Plus, you get to use it too, so what's not to like? So the biggest benefit over the others in this area is that it's small and portable, and that makes it great for sticking in a drop bag on an Ultra or taking with you on your travels.
On is a brand that often manages to hit the sweet spot between performance and design, and the running hoodie is our favourite example of this, and we found it works just as well when ticking off the miles as it does as one of the more attractive items in our wardrobes. On the outside it may just look like a smart, fashionable hoodie, but there's a heap of technical elements included in the design to make it a great option for running in the winter months. The combination of materials used offers warmth and breathability whilst feeling soft and comfortable to wear, as well as thumb holes, an essential for us and many when it comes to long sleeve kit. There are zipped vents in the front and back that mean the airflow can be easily managed to the runner's preference. Comes in 2 colour options for men, beluga green or navy blue, as well as a sea green option for women. All of them look pretty nice. If you're going to buy running shoes for someone, you need to make sure you get the right type. Do they want fast race shoes, or are they more likely to be happy with a pair of comfortable options that they can use every day? To make life easier, the New Balance FUELCELL TC are a great all-rounder option that delivers on faster training runs and on race day. The cushioned midsole incorporates a carbon plate that means that they feel great when aiming for a PV, but combines that with a good level of durability to ensure that they don't wear down when used for daily training runs. We've tested these out over hundreds of miles and found them to be a really long-lasting pair of shoes and one of our go-to options for the days when you want to head out and really enjoy a good, fast session.
Garmin Forerunner 245 is perhaps the best all-round running watch on the market today, offering really good value for what is a very, very extensive feature set that will cover the need of most runners. It will be a really good gift perhaps for a runner who's had a very old watch that they're finally giving up on, maybe even the Forerunner 235, which was its predecessor. It has all the key tracking essentials a runner needs, plus some useful extras like training insights that will kind of tell you if your training is actually making you fitter or is counterproductive, plus breadcrumb navigation with turn-by-turn directions. There's a version of the watch with music and a version without. So on the former you can store tracks or link it up to a Spotify premium account. So that's going to be £50 more though, or there or thereabouts. So it really depends on whether the runner you're buying for needs music on their wrist, or maybe they already carry their phone with them anyway. The RRP of the watch comes in at $250 for the non-music version and $300 with music, but it's now been around for over a year and you can usually find it for nearer $200 or even under £200 if you're shopping in the sales. So obviously this is a very, very high-end gift. This is the Nike ALPHAFLY Next Percent, which is Nike's kind of new top dog racing shoe with a carbon plate in it. It's the successor to the Vaporfly Next Percent, which would also be a fantastic gift for most runners to receive. The ALPHAFLY is the shoe that Eliud Kipchoge wore to run his sub-2-hour marathon in Vienna, and when kind of regular racing returns, we expect to see this at the front of a lot of races among elites and amateurs alike. It's very expensive, it's a slightly odd shoe, but it is absurdly fast.
So there you have it. There are gift ideas for the special runners in your lives. We hope you like some of the ideas. We hope there's some things in there that you might not have thought of or seen before. If we've missed a few things that you think make a great gift idea, help us make this video even more useful for the other watchers out there. Pop them in the comments below. Tell us things that you've either received or you're going to plan to give to people that you think make ace gifts for runners. And we'll build the best kind of running gift idea list here on this page. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to pick up other videos that are coming on this channel in the future. We've been the Run Testers. Thank you very much for listening, and we hope to see you again soon.